Okay.
Okay.
Hello. Yes.
Okay.
Hello.
All right. Hello, Sumi. Very nice to see you. How is everything?
Yeah, everything great. Thank you.
Good. You, you normally record.
Yeah, it is already recording.
It's recording.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I see that. All right. Very nice. So the D consonant sound, kind of like I suspect this is going to be like the T. When we covered the T sound, I think you said, well, what is this? All this is so easy, it makes sense, right?
Yeah, initially I thought so. Yeah.
Initially, right? That might be also the case with D. And so, but we always have to cover it just in case,
Yeah,
it
but
isn't.
glottal T was the useful. And also internet or the sort of the NNT was also useful. So not the kind of
Useful.
straightforward T. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, and then does so many different things, right? As we covered the first day, we got the flap T, the glottal, Okay, the silent T, right? It's listen. It's also silent on occasion. The D much more straightforward, right? I think what I really want to cover today is just in the final position, making sure that we voice the D. Because then we will talk about final stops, eventually stop consonants and so on. But really, and I think this will help you out with your flap T.
Okay. Yeah. It's a similar. Yeah, that's right.
It's the same sound, right? It's a voice
Right.
D. And so the thing I want to point out is just the meaty part behind your top teeth. Duh. When you make this D sound.
Duh. Yeah.
And so I would like to just do the practice words here just to warm up, and then we'll go and do the final position, and then we'll move on to the ED endings.
Okay. Different. Dose. Diary.
Dairy.
Dairy. Okay. Oh, dairy. Dairy. Yeah. Dance. Odyssey. Odyssey.
Odyssey. Yeah.
Odyssey. Okay. Odyssey. Yeah. During. Adult. Additional. Adopt.
We're going to do a wide A there. Adapt.
Okay. Adapt.
Perfect.
Dog. Dare. Dull. Develop. Dynamite. Adorn. Dwarf. Update. Studio. Daily. Dolphin. Delight. Direct. Dual. Duck.
Okay. Yes. Very, very nice. All of the adorn or dwarf, developed, nicely stressed. Okay. Everything sounded terrific. Okay. Very, very nice. Now, at the beginning, in the middle, not that hard, right? It sounded very, very nice. The D. I would like to go to this final position. Okay. And then we're going to talk about these ED endings for verbs. But let's go ahead and let's just do some sentences here. We'll just do the ones that I have showing there, just again to warm up.
From the top.
Yes, please.
Okay. Dinner this evening was a little bland and cold as well. Bland
Okay.
is.
So you said and, it's the same, bland and.
Oh, yeah. Bland and cold as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dull Darlene loved. Darlene.
Mm-hmm.
Darlene loved a good joke. Mankind is on the brink of a change.
Mm-hmm.
I signed up the second. I signed up the second I understand. I don't really see how does it. I signed up the second I understood. Okay, and then so I signed up the second I understood our stance on the matter.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They call this the land of the free.
Mm-hmm.
I have lost 1 pound in 1 week.
Only.
Yeah. My background is blurry, so the focus is on me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then I want to fund a cause that is in accordance with my values.
Mm.
My next vacation will be on the island of Hawaii. Our sales trend is changing rapidly.
Mm-hmm.
She was ashamed of her incorrect response. Should I continue? Or?
We'll just do the last one. Owned and
Okay.
operated is where I wanted to stop.
Okay. The bakery is owned and operated by members of our family.
Okay, very good. And that's really, and I wanted to listen to some words like the pound, this ND, happens a lot, the ND combination. And then I
Right.
wanted to listen to some of those past tense verbs. It sounded terrific. Your voicing, everything sounded very good. Okay. So terrific. Not difficult to D. And so we're the ed verbs, and I didn't hear anything. Now those were all with the D ending, and so I suspect you know all these rules pretty well.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the only thing, we'll just go through them really quick, because the one thing I want to look on the next page is the flap T verbs, right? Because it happens so much, and I want to talk about that. So let's just go through these very quickly again.
Okay. Talked, jumped, washed, cooked, missed,
Mm-hmm.
called, cleaned, borrowed.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. And let's continue
Moved.
here.
Yeah, moved, played, needed, rested, wasted, wasted, yeah, tax, wasted. Is that so it's this I is like a short short I.
Yeah, like now you'll hear schwa, you
Okay,
know.
oh, it can be short. Okay. Needed, rested, wasted, texted, braided.
Braided. What do you um what was easier for you? The schwa D or the short I?
I don't know. I just don't pay too much attention. Like maybe
Yeah.
needed. Yeah. Like
Needed.
that
It sounded
needed.
like you were making a short I, and but I
Okay.
got to tell you, I'm a much bigger fan
Wasted.
of the short I. Yeah, needed as
Yeah.
opposed to needed.
No.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Not sure. Yeah. That's right.
Mhm. Yeah, it's a regional thing. You will hear it. Most people do the id short I. Okay, what I'd like to do is just these practice. Maybe we'll just do the practice sentences here. We'll just skip over. And I wanted to look at, on the next page, the flap T words.
Okay, so practice sentences from the top.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mary saved up her money to get her hair braided. Jim always bragged about how well he played soccer. The school provided the pencils that the students needed to work. Clayton asked his co-worker if he had borrowed his calculator.
We can technically do a glottal here. Clayton.
Clayton asked. Okay. The kids washed the sidewalk. The kids washed the sidewalk off after they covered it with chalk. Even though they talked all morning about the party, they never ended up going. Sam wasted so much time on her phone that she missed her bus.
Okay, so I heard you come back and redo phone.
Yeah.
And close that O, right? So you're listening. You did it beautifully here. Let's try it even though.
Oh, okay, that's also close. I have to close. Even though they talked all morning. Yeah.
Very nice. But yeah, I like how you came back and closed that long O there in phone. Okay, very, very nice. That's terrific. So, these ending with the T, I think the rules are pretty easy. You get it. I'm more worried about pronunciation. And so maybe what we'll do, we'll just go ahead and do the practice words, and then we'll go to the sentences with the flap T words. There's something I want to point out there. And then we can go to an article.
So the practice words, like on the left-hand side from the top.
On the left-hand side, yes, just a column.
Okay. Unlaced, bounced, yeah, chopped, scooped, trapped, snacked, laughed, pushed, watched.
Very nice. And I guess I was listening because we want to, with all of these consonant clusters, we want to release that T, right, with the majority of the air. Okay, which you did. All right. Same thing
covered,
here.
Yeah, covered, filled, pulled, allowed, sharpened, closed, served, stayed, bombed, bombed, sorry, lost,
Loathed. Yeah, that's a voiced TH.
Oh, voiced TH. Okay, that's why. Okay. Loathed. Yeah.
Very
encouraged, nice. Stabbed, flagged, eyed, rude, flawed.
Okay, very nice. And loathed. Yeah, great pronunciation there. All right. Most people, including myself, struggle with that word. Okay. All right, let's do the sentence here. And so I really want to, because so many verbs end with T and end up becoming, right? And it's a voiced, or it's a true T at the end, or a stop T, or whatever. And then it turns into a flap T when we add ED, right? It becomes a flap T. And so I really want to, the whole did, right? Shouted, and decided all of these, except for expected, should sound the same.
Okay,
So
so
except for number 10, they should all sound the same in terms of the consonant before the ed.
okay.
Um,
And should I do practice words or?
let's do the sentences here.
Okay.
Yeah.
The senators shouted at each other. It's already been decided. I chatted with John today. The boy patted the dog. The cream.
So I'm hearing. So I'm hearing for chatted, patted, schwa.
Yeah. So
chatted, patted.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Chatted with John today. The boy patted the dog. Okay. Sorry. The criminal was ratted out by his accomplice. He narrowly evaded the crash. I'd like to buy a potted plant. This place is too crowded. He finally succeeded in getting a good score. Always expect the unexpected. The monster, yeah, the monster,
Monster.
yeah, it's a short O, right?
Correct.
Yeah, the monster was created in a lab.
Yes. Okay. Great. Sounds terrific. Okay. So maybe it wasn't the hardest. Normally what I do is I go to an article, right? Because everything's written in the past tense. I don't think you need to practice the ed. I think you pretty much it sounds pretty spot on. I do want to say, so we're gonna continue here. P and B are the next.
Let's do that. Yeah.
Next consonants up with our plosive, and I do them together. I do them as a pair because they take the same position, mouth position, right? P, B,
P,
P,
yeah,
P.
right.
And so with P, remember we're pushing out more air. Maybe not that much. But we want to get the paper to move. On the other hand, but no air, not a lot, right? So mainly you can see the screen okay? Yes,
I can.
Okay. So mainly I want that push of air. You're going to reserve that for one syllable words where P is at the beginning.
Okay.
All right. Otherwise, it's very easy, like simple, not a lot of, right?
It's too much. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So let's give it a try.
Okay. Simple, discipline, represent, complex, appropriate, program, past, capable, responsible, paper, part, parent, point, pass, productive, capital, press, happen, response, compete, deepen, backpack, interpret.
Interpret.
Interpret, computer.
Very nice. Okay. Yes, and then capital with the flap T. Don't forget.
Oh, capital. Yeah.
And although also yes. So the P at the beginning sounded great. Sometimes some students will like like depending on where they're from, right? And it don't
Okay.
quite push the air. You did. You're doing great. You said appropriate here, which is true. Appropriate or appropriate, right? If it's an adjective. Okay, very nice. Let's take a look at some sentences here and then we'll move to the B. Let's go. I like these final, wait, where is it? Yeah, I like these final sentences.
Sentences. Okay. I was surprised as I peered at a map of the Philippine Islands.
Yeah.
Preston would like.
And we're gonna do a schwa here.
Okay, yeah. Preston would like to pet an ape someday.
Yes.
The hope of being reunited with my family helps me persevere. Yes.
That's right.
Yeah. The clasp of my watch needs repair. Look at the protruding bump on my head.
Yes, protruding.
Protruding, yeah. As he proceeded, the ramp extended.
Mm-hmm.
To my pleasant surprise, I found a brand new laptop in the box.
Yeah, excellent. Laptop is one of those where especially the first P kind of gets sucked up into that T there. It's like a stop. We're talking about stop consonants in the middle of words, but you did that nicely. I don't know if intuitively or it sounded great. Not difficult. Okay. The P. I'm more worried about at the beginning of one syllable words. I also like to look at it at the end, but it sounded good. It sounded very good.
Okay.
Let's take a look at the B.
Yeah.
Right. Same thing. Not a lot of air here. And then we're voicing, of course. We're using our voice now.
Symbol, blow, resemble, combine, bite, bicycle, bath, cabin, build, behave, yeah, bar, barely, boil, bath, braid, stable, brother, able, bounce, bleach, humble, table, break, wobble.
Yes, good. Break.
Okay. Yeah, a break. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Take a break. Or break up with. Very good. Okay. BRAKE is like a brake on a car or a bicycle. All right. Very good. Okay, and I think
no, I think like because of R and L confusion, I thought like it was BEL.
bleak.
Bleak.
Yeah. Bleak.
That's kind of all mixed up.
Well, I'm telling you, there's no order with with the
right.
letters. Okay, let's just do these sentences, and then we'll warm up with the B on Tuesday of next week before we move on.
All right. Okay. The wind blew the blip beyond the barrier. Beer is best at a brewery, not just a bar. Bernie couldn't believe it when they called his bingo number. The Battle of Bunker Hill brought bad news to the brigade or British soldier.
Brigade, correct.
Brigade, yeah, brigade of British soldier. Bring better berries if you want me to bake better cobbler. I'm buying butter to boil with the bitter greens. The bitter fibbled and hid his bit to get a bitter bit.
Yeah, the bitter fibbed.
Fibbed, yeah.
Very nice. And then I just want to practice this word before I let you go.
Yeah. That's I thought challenging. Brewery.
Yeah, remember we saw this word when we did the lax long U brewer.
A brewery.
That's it. So if you emphasize the W between here and there, and I'm talking about the closing sound, right? The long U.
Yeah.
Brewery.
Brewery. Yeah. Brewery. Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, exactly right. Okay. Otherwise, it sounded terrific. So we'll warm up with this practice sheet next time, and then we're going to move on to ch and j.
Yeah. Okay, nice.
Okay?
Yeah.
So we'll have time to cover to review the B and cover those other two on next time.
Great. All right. Thank you.
Okay, you got it. Have a great weekend. Thank you.
Thank you, YouTube. Bye-bye.